did speak to them earlier, and they did say that it was okay for us to come up here. And I don't even know whether or not they knew that this cabin even existed.
We're going to be sore tonight, for sure. I mean, it's getting late in the day. It winded us pretty good.
It took us nearly 3 hours to get up here. And I haven't... What?
Wire, but I just heard a little. All right, at the top, looking down the rail. And this road really toyed with us. I mean, it's taken a lot out of us here to get up to this point. There's some vent pipe hanging out and all this waste rock that's come down. I don't know if there was a portal over here. Oh, I see you got some rollers on the edge of that steel there. And here's the little engine operated winch, and you can see the engine here. It's still on the rails of the vehicle, the old truck perhaps. Firing order on there. That is pretty cool. Even the serpentine belt still on there. And crank to start.
Shall I try it? Still works. Oh, look, I'm so strong I pulled it off.
There you go. Seized up, huh?
Yeah. But it is neat.
That is really cool.
I can't get over how they got out here, because yes, the road was washed out, but even if the road wasn't washed out, it was an incline like this.
Yeah, like I said, we're going to be sore tonight, for sure. I mean, it's getting late in the day. It winded us pretty good.
It took us nearly 3 hours to get up here.
Yeah, and we are way out here. Oh, and then again, before we proceed, you might be able to tell down the rail there is a building. But right here, look at all this old drill steel. See, it's got even the marks where it's been beat in. And we will continue.
Wash bucket. Don't know what you call those, one of those big tubs. And
Oh yeah.
is that a wheelbarrow that's buried?
Certainly looks like it.
And then you've got a couple of things here that are buried too.
And then more vent tubing here, and just look at all this stuff in here. Old oil cans, another wheelbarrow, looks like a little pump.
Flagon, screw top, but
Completely intact.
there's half a dozen of them and they're all intact. And a couple of batteries. I don't know what's in there, and I'm not going to open it either.
Yeah, that was
because
full.
it might be.
Yeah. Nice old oil bucket there.
It's empty.
And then this looks like there could have had just extra storage back there. It's just a top of a 55-gallon barrel, looks like, perhaps.
So this looks just like a workshop, so not a miner's cabin, unless...
No, I'd say, because it looks like we're right in front of one of the portal entrances, so I'd say this is like just the main. See, you got another engine in here.
You've got more batteries down there.
A little air compressor.
Old boot.
Oh, and some Ham's beer. Now, is that a lunchbox?
Let's take a look. Oh, old boot on top. No, boot, a couple of water bottles and a pair of gloves. And a Gatorade.
And a Gatorade.
Some light bulbs.
And some more, there's some PVC pipe back there that looks a bit newer, but not brand new. So, I mean, there are not any claims or anything that we've passed walking up here. And like we said, the road has been washed out. There's no tire tracks. There are no other footprints. We were the only footprints coming up here.
However, I do know that a large mining company has bought the whole area, and they do plan on drilling this area some point in the future. I did speak to them earlier, and they did say that it was okay for us to come up here. And I don't even know whether or not they knew that this cabin even existed, because they didn't seem to know. I've just seen a pair of jeans and a newspaper. Well, they're pretty disgusting.
I don't see a Levi's badge
They're not
on
Levi's.
there.
But there is a button. Don't know if that will focus.
There we go. There's a close-up look at the button. Strong, reliable.
Newspaper, Saturday, July the 3rd. Is that 1965 or 1955?
65.
1965. Wow.
That's cool.
Huh. Pop them back where I found them.
Continuing along the outside of the old workshop, you can see some of the construction materials. They got the roofing there. Sheet metal, or corrugated metal roof. In the middle, you got your vent pipe sticking up. And then up here, look at that contraption. So we're following along. Get a better look at it. The ore car rail here, which leads up to the portal just behind the building. And here you got a
Look at this.
massive tank. Is that a muck sheet?
It's either a muck sheet or a blasting thing.
You can do it.
I can't.
Put your back into it.
No, I really
Is it bolted down?
I really can't. It's actually attached to that cable.
To the cable. It goes up, up and away.
So there's obviously another portal up there. I'm not hiking up there. That's beyond my pay grade. Oh. It's been out here a while.
Yeah. Along with a lot of this stuff. I mean, you can see how...
It's obviously been mined since 1965, because there's a lot of like Gatorade and new cables.
Right. So I don't know if, you know, the Gatorade and the waters and stuff with people coming out here and exploring and leaving it.
Possibly.
But like you say, there are some new
this
cables and things like that.
I would have thought this would have rusted a little bit more. Maybe not. I've got something crawling in my head. Spider.
But yeah, there was definitely more going along here.
And I don't think there would be any more buildings further up, not with these boulders and trees.
I say, yeah, that's what I was going to say earlier. I mean, you could see how everything has washed down. Trees have just been knocked down, boulders. There's a part of a barrel behind that tree up there, and you can see the, looks like water pipe running straight up. So there's got to be another, like you said, another portal up top.
I think so.
So here it is, the portal. Looks tall and narrow.
Okay, I have checked to see if there are any snakes down there. It's too late in the day and it's cold, but there aren't any.
Yep. So we're gonna venture in just a short way because we've seen something that looks pretty neat in here. And if you look at the back here, it looks pretty solid rock. And there's a bunch of vent pipe and plastic water bottles on the floor here. So I'm just gonna take it easy. There's also some rail on the floor.
So if that's rail on the floor, then this entrance has been either deliberately washed in, because it hasn't been I wouldn't have thought it's been caved in. This rock, like you said, looks pretty solid.
Yeah, it is cracked here, so we will be super careful right in this section. Like I said, we're not going to go too far back, but just wanted to take a closer look at this barrel. Look at this thing. That is incredible. And cast iron. That would be massively heavy. That is pretty neat. And then how far you shine the...
All right, if I get... And I haven't... What? Wire.
Wire, but I just heard a little... Okay. Yeah, I don't think we'll go very far now.
So you've got...
Spam.
Yuck, that's disgusting stuff. So that's this, there's a kind of like...
Yeah, okay, so here to our left, that doesn't go anywhere.
No, there's a kind of like a blockage there of stuff.
Yeah, and you can see there's just a bunch of remnants of barrels and tins. These are all just ripped to pieces.
It goes quite a way. See if I can... But I'm not going any further.
Yeah, we don't feel any air, anything coming out.
It's very dusty.
So, yeah, it is very dusty. And we do have a long, long hike back.
And it's getting late.
And it's getting, yeah.
Oh, actually, yes, it is flaking.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a crack right the way along. Apart from not even hardly any mouse droppings, but there's no, like, mountain lion poop or anything.
No, I haven't seen any footprints.
No, none at all. And I've only seen one lot of coyote scat. Just mind your eyes on the wire. And mind your back.
So there we are. We've seen our first baby rattler in the wild. And don't worry, I am zoomed in. We are a good distance away from him. We did hear him rattle, and he went the other direction as we were coming down, so. Didn't want anything to do with us. Let them have a wide berth. Find a home for the night.